Hey, would you believe I'm in a rock teepee? This is how big these rocks are. I'm gonna have a rock sale. You ever hear about getting a rock in a sock for your Christmas present? I got some big rocks. Anybody got any big socks? Let me show you around. And also, by the way, Rocky, that's Rocky. And this is Rocky's toy, the one he's favorite of the moment. Now, as you notice, I'm getting up. Look at all the other rocks besides Rocky. This is the little teepee I was talking about. I just made that a few minutes ago for the heck of it. I was moving all these rocks around because we were ready to sell some rocks, would you believe? Giant, big, beautiful rocks. And they're actually great for putting down for like a floor in an outdoor area. See how flat that is? How flat that is? So if you put sand, this side of this is going to be flat. This will be the bottom side. This got a little bit of dirt on the top. Actually, that's a really cool gold pigment that develops on the top of the rock because there's crystalline in it. A really nice crystal. And so it's actually made, I believe, through a product of the lightning strikes where they hit, molding together layers of clay into stone. Crystalline stone even. See the crystals in there. So this is just a few of the rocks. Some of them are 7 foot. This one is at least 8 foot across. Let me see. 9 foot across. So I have these rocks for sale. If somebody wanted to do a rock garden, this is some of it, but there's a lot more out front. I have a rock sale. Well, there's a chance we're going to sell the land. If I sell the land, I'm going to have to go ahead and get my rocks off. So how do you get your rocks off? Well, one of my toys is that Taguchi 150. He does a real good job. And we put him on a trailer, and you weigh the trailer out at a weigh station nearby, and you buy rocks by the pound. That's not bad. Except some of those rocks are pretty darn big. I'm going to show you a couple more. Because I've been using them kind of as a blockade against the highway. So somebody's like, I'll get off the highway and drive over and then leave back onto the highway. Because I live on the side of a highway. So this is a short video for those who don't know about rocks and the ability to pick these big rocks, buy some of them, and put them in your landscaping as, you might say, car monitors. They'll monitor the cars. See some of these rocks hidden in the bushes. These aren't just little rocks. These are monster rocks. Now, I'm going to switch this around the other way. So you can see my foot is about 14 inches long. 6 foot. Some of these rocks, you can see the thicknesses of them, but you can actually get them to break sometimes and slice. Look at that one over there. Another one over there. Another one over there. Look at that line of rocks. And what I'm going to do is sell some rocks for people that want it for the great entrances, to make sure that nobody gets through without permission. You don't just ram this with a Ram truck and think you're going to get through. You can see how I built these up. Let's see that backside. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another one. And there's Rocky with his toy of the moment. Put it down. Put it down. Let me play with you. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Another giant rock. And that was probably about a 4.5 by 6 foot. You gotta stand them all up. You can do the same thing. Or I could bring them out there and do it for you. But look at these rocks. The veins of red clay and white clay. In periods where they had life in them. And if you look at this really close, look at the pattern. So building a wall out of this, see all the crystals? Nobody gets through your wall.